dangerous. Say hello to the mysterious stranger. Our first contender hails from war-torn Cyrodiil, a deserter from the Colovian army, a former member of the feared Alpha Division, the Imperial Inquisitor himself, Gravius.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Gravius falls to the mysterious stranger. And now, round 2. The next combatant, a mystical mer of unknown origin. He claims to come from a subterranean realm in the depths of Nern itself. Here he is, folks. Noirtil the Nefarious. Noirtil will be returned to the earth from which he... And now, the final contender in the qualifying rounds of the Sorcerer Division Championship. She hails from darkest Valenwood, the Mistress of Malice, the Princess of Pain, the one and only, Ainel! Ainel has been defeated. Mysterious Stranger moves on to the Sorcerer Division Finals in the main arena.
Congratulations. As insipid as those hopefuls undoubtedly were, you surprised me. I didn't think you stood a chance. You might be laboring under the misapprehension that the entire arena is impressed with your prowess, but now they're going to see you for what you really are, an arrogant prat. Best of luck. You're going to need it.
Welcome to the final rounds of the Sorcerer Division Champion, presenting our challenger from parts unknown, the enigmatic, the inscrutable, the dangerous, mysterious stranger. And our first combatant, a merciless mage with the power of ice magic at his fingertips, accompanied by a calculating cadre of cunning companions. May I present Irgun, the Ice Mage. Let their battle begin. Irgun has been defeated. Now on to our final round. And now, the scintillating sorceress from Solitude, the magical maelstrom of malevolence.
Hope we find something in.
Our very own Malaral the Magnificent.
Why don't you need one of your friends to help you? I'm alive. I think I'm getting good at this.
And the new
Probably
champion
shouldn't
of
have
the
that.
Sorcerer Division is the mysterious stranger. If you follow me, I'll give you your prize. Congratulations, mysterious stranger. You are the Sorcerer Division champion. You have one title under your belt. Gain the other 2 division titles, and you'll have the chance to unseat Ishalga, our grand champion. May the luck of Bandar continue to follow you. May the light of Joan and Jode bring you luck in the division arenas, my friend. I'll bet you are. Report to Zara for further instructions. You'll find her outside of the Swordmaster Arena. Break some legs, or arms. Your choice. Just put on a good show.
Welcome back, my lovely. Zara wondered when you would return. She missed you terribly. The other contenders should thank Joan and Jode that championships are not won by physical attraction. Your sleekness would best them all. Patience, my lovely. First, you must enter the qualifying rounds and defeat all 3 contenders. Only then will the main arena crowds be able to feast their eyes upon your dazzling smile. Why, in the Swordmaster Arena, my lovely, their blades cry out for your tender flesh. Defeat them and you will have your chance at the championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Swordmaster Arena and the qualifying rounds of the Swordmaster Division Championships. Our first challenger from parts unknown, the enigmatic, the inscrutable, the dangerous, mysterious stranger. And all the way from Daggerfall, the saber of salvation, the cutlass of caring, here he is, Mirton! Mirton has fallen. The mysterious stranger has taken round 1. And now, on to round 2. Our next contender was once expelled from the Vinedust Rangers for her overzealous ferocity. You may know her as the Lightning Knife, the Shocking Striker, or the Thunderbug. But we know her as Thale the Impaler. Thale the Impaler has been eliminated. And now, the third and final qualification round. Our next challenger is a fearsome opponent from Ralka. Her blade may appear blunt, but it is heavy enough to sever limbs from torsos. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Rafa the Reaper!
You still breathe, and your lovely face is intact. Zara is very pleased, and yet she is also sad. Because, my lovely, now you will fight in the main arena, and Zara will have to slice your lovely face herself. Oh yes, my lovely. We shall indeed.
Let's ride!
Welcome back to Tizrini Arena for the final rounds of the Swordmaster Division Championship. Welcome our challenger from parts unknown, the enigmatic, the inscrutable, the dangerous, mysterious stranger. And our first combatant, the dashing and talented Sir Haren. Sir Haren has been defeated. The mysterious stranger takes round 1. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. She'll dice you with a smile and stab you with a smirk. Our own
Zara,
Swordmaster champion,
Kill. Ishal, you her. I'll wear your skin as a robe. I wasn't worried. Were you worried?
Zara has been defeated, and the new champion of the Swordmaster Division is the mysterious stranger. If you follow me, I'll give you your prize. Champion of the Swordmaster Division, you are a surprise. Keep it up. You will give Ishalga quite a challenge if she faces you in the Grand Championship. May Riddlethar be kind when he determines your fate. May the light of Joan and Jode bring you luck in the Division arenas, my friend. Very good. I assume you met Tolbor, then. He'll set you up for the qualifying rounds at the Summoner Arena. See you around. If you survive, that is.
You're a strong one, aren't you? Are you ready for a real challenge? Ready to compete? Are you ready to face all manner of ferocious beasts and inhuman constructs? Are you ready to taste blood and bone? That's what I want to hear. Okay then, there are 5 rounds, each with a different combatant. The first 3 are qualifiers. Those take place in the Summoner Arena. The last 2 are in the main arena, if you make it that far. Got it?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Summoner Arena and the qualifying rounds of the Summoner Division Championship. Our first challenger, from parts unknown, the enigmatic, the inscrutable, the dangerous, mysterious stranger. Facing off against the beasts from the east, the lady killer, the heartbreaker, the one, the only, Jaw Snap. Jaw Snap goes down. The mysterious stranger goes on. And now, for round 2. She's stronger than an Ansei Ward, and swifter than a desert sandstorm. The princess of the pack. The warrior of the wolves. You know her. You love her.
Get back, you
Sarit,
fetcher!
the sensational.
Charge!
Reek the Sensational is no more. Mysterious Stranger moves on to round. Can the Mysterious Stranger remain undefeated? Let's start round 3 and find out. Our next challenger, from the highest reaches of Eldenroot, Master of Mayhem, Baron of Beasts, the diabolical Demon of Darkness, Dorager.
Now, kill.
Doradrin is dominating.
Kill them to run away.
Our
Well, no,
qualifying
I guess it
champion for
wouldn't.
the Summoner Division.
Maybe they should try that.
Moving on to the main arena is the Mysterious Stranger.
I suppose you're feeling pretty cocky about now. Don't let it go to your head. The qualifying rounds are child's play. Are you ready to take on a real challenger? Then I've got a little surprise for you. In the next round, you get to dance with yours truly, and I never lose. Now we'll really see what you're made of. See you in the main arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, creatures and beasts, constructs of all types, welcome to the Summoner Division main event. Today, a double feature of blood and brawn. A stranger! By chance or by destiny, I found him while braving the frigid wastes of Skyrim. Welcome, the Colossus of Winterhold, the Titan of Terror, the one and only Wall Breaker! The Bane of Winterhold has fallen! Our defending champion needs no introduction. He's one of our own, a summoner, a charmer, a wrangler, and the fiercest of warriors. Without further ado, this Rini Arena's own master summoner and champion, Thorborg the Thunderous!
You lead.
Thorborg, I can't let this wealth defeat you. I think it's time for you to get a second wind.
I can't hold out much longer.
But is the mysterious stranger prepared for what's next? If you follow me, I'll give you your prize. The entire arena is abuzz with talk of the mysterious stranger, champion of the Summoner Division. This kind of thing is very good for business. Well played. This is it. Your chance to take on the Grand Champion. May the luck of Joan and Jode be with you. There are traditions and protocols for such things. To face the Grand Champion, you must speak to Ishalka and officially challenge her position. Only this. There is a reason why it is so difficult to unseat the Grand Champion. By tradition, it is the Grand Champion who sets the terms of the duel. And even after it begins, she is free to change these terms at her whim.
This one never thought you could best Tolbor, Zara, and Malaral. She is looking forward to ending your lucky streak. Nothing would please Ishalga more. You are aware that it is her right as defending champion to set the rules. First, you must bring Ishalga a gift of skooma. This is a banned substance produced from pure Elswerian moon sugar. Felony's staff confiscated some recently. It's in her private quarters. The Grand Champion has spoken her terms. You are free to do as you wish.
If we kill the challenger, Ishalga said we can keep the skooma. It's worth a fortune.
I really don't like your arms. Get them! You again. You are like dung Ishalga cannot shake from her boot. You got it. But how did you... Never mind. Ishalga is just surprised you got it so fast. How dare you accuse this one of such dishonor? You will pay for such insolence. Ishalga will see you in the arena!
Ladies and gentlemen, fiends and friends, we now present the main event! No doubt you've heard our contender's name mentioned with awe and respect. The mysterious stranger, champion of all 3 arena divisions, has issued a challenge to duel for the Grand Championship. I am excited to announce that this challenge has been accepted by the reigning champion. Without further ado, here to defend her title as the Grand Champion of the Zrini Arena, please give a warm welcome to Ishalga, the Queen of Pain.
Your winning streak is over! Do you hear the crowd? They cheer your death! Let this one make things a bit more interesting. Dig in! Don't let them separate us! This one needs a quick refresher. Then she will have your head.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new Grand Champion! Give a big cheer for the Mysterious Stranger! If you follow me, I'll give you your prize. Mysterious stranger, you are truly the Grand Champion. You should consider accepting a position as the trainer here. You could have your choice of divisions. Look at you, a fighter from humble beginnings, now the Grand Champion. You are a marvel, mysterious stranger. I hope one day you will return to defend your title. Until then, may Joan and Joe light your path.
With you, Swit!
My friend, the Traveler. Zadala's meeting went well. She hopes she's glad to see you again.
I truly cannot thank you enough. This one wishes she could stay and chat, but she must deliver the coffer as soon as possible. Safe travels.
I hope you're watching.
Advance!
Someone's come up. I got a letter from my father about my mother, Rennie. She's gone missing. She has a habit of running off on an adventure at the drop of a hat and being gone for weeks at a time, but Dad says she's been out of touch for a while now. He's worried. It runs in the family. Well, Mom's side. Dad's a halalu trader she partnered with for years before settling down. Mostly settling down. She'd acquire all sorts of rare items for their clients, but my father said they haven't had any commissions. Mom neglected to mention it, I'm sure, but my father mentioned getting an angry letter from one of their old clients at the Stormhold Mages Guild, claiming she reneged on their arrangement after taking payment. Would you mind if we pay them a visit? Dad's letter said that the one raising a stink was an old client of theirs named Livian, a member of the Stormhold Mages Guild. Let's get to Shadowfen and see just what sort of trouble Mom got herself into this time. It's that obvious, eh? When Mom's in one of her flighty moods, it usually sorts itself out, but sometimes she gets so wrapped up in something it becomes an obsession. Someone has to talk some sense into her, and that someone is usually me. I got my mom's knack for adventure and my dad's level-headedness, so I'm the only one who's both crazy enough to go after her and sane enough to talk some sense into her. I also happen to be their eldest child, so it's my filial duty to the house. Not so much. Our family is of little consequence, so we're free to be a bunch of impetuous miscreants chasing our own whims. If I'd been born to one of the great houses, I'd either be a pawn in their schemes, or a disappointment, like Father. He's a seventh son of a seventh son in House Halalu, so he wasn't going to amount to anything without climbing over his siblings. Dad's too sweet for that, so we wound up marrying into our little house for something as unprofitable as love. We lived there for a good few years when I was young. It was awkward at times. Argonians don't trust dark elves, for good reason. I like to think my parents showed them different, but not everyone warmed up to us. I know. It just ashes my hide that a few rotten fetchers ruined it for the rest of us. But that's not quite the truth. It's easy to blame it all on House Drez and the Telvanni, but they weren't the only ones keeping slaves before the Pact. No, my mom and dad never approved of it. I even had a cousin who was forced into servitude, and they helped my uncle free him at great risk to themselves. But our ancestors, that... I don't know. I really should. I've spent my life digging through all sorts of obscure history, and I've never really thought to look into my own. Embarrassing, really. Well, that'll have to wait until after we've tracked down my mother, though.
You've made it. Down here. Just to die, Aldmeri dog. The traps, dog. You'll never get past the traps. The ancients were too good at their craft. You'll never get to the circlet. We came for the circlet. General Lavinia has great plans. We've started with Arenthia. With the circlet, we'll take the Dominion apart piece by piece. Why not tell you? There's nothing you can do to stop us. The aliens hid many things down here, but we came for the circlet. The grand circlet of elven authority. The circlet's wearer has complete domination over elves. Every Mer, every descendant of Aldmer blood must bend a knee to its wearer. We'll deliver it to Lavinia. She'll rule the world. I don't know, and I don't care. With that circlet on the General's head, your precious Irene will be just another groveling elven wretch. The Queen's agent, you mean? The Eye of the Queen? Yes, he's down here. We have him cornered. Trapped. He'll never leave these ruins alive. I'm going to go to Aetherius knowing my death is worth it if the Queen's paw is lopped off. The circlet's wearer has complete domination over elves.
Every myrrh, every I don't know. Dad's letter said that the one raising a stink was an old client of theirs.
Over here! It is good to see a friend in such a dark place. We are trapped, my friend. We hold the door against the Colovians, but that is all the good news Raz has. Beyond us, the ruin has collapsed. We cannot reach you, and you cannot reach us. Raz and his men came down here knowing what had to be done. You and I have done the Queen's work in the past, yes? Raz must trust you to do what we cannot. You must unlock the shrine behind you and destroy the circlet. We cannot risk it, my friend. The tales of the circlet make it a clear and present threat to the Queen and all of the Dominion. It must be destroyed, even though it may cost Raz his life. You have to depress the triggers in the proper order. We found runes along this corridor saying it's a sequence of 4 triggers. Press the first to the left, and then the last to the right. The other 2, we could not find. Raz feels he should say... he should say his farewells. Do not worry, my friend. This one will not hold his death against you. Well, the truth is that it is your choice. You could take the circlet and free us from this room. The rune on the wall behind you, the tower, that should fire up the defenses and end our Colovian problem. No, the circlet is an abomination. It must be shattered, destroyed. Razumdar's duty here is clear. The circlet cannot be allowed to leave the vault. Razumdar is first in the eyes of the Queen. He has sworn his life to the service of Irene Arana Aldmeri. To die in service to Her Majesty, it is what he prays for in the morning. Well, perhaps not prays for. You are Razumdar's friend, his comrade, another trusted soul in the eyes of the Queen. Raz knows you will make the hard decision. You will do what must be done. Ha! Raz trusts you not to do that. But more importantly, holding the circlet and using it are very different propositions. Without the proper incantations, the circlet is useless. Incantations Raz intends to see destroyed with Senalana. The defenses in the ruin overload and trap all of us in a collapsing avalanche of rock and dust. Do not worry. Raz and his men are prepared for what must happen. No. Would that it were so. The runes were clear. The only way to destroy the circlet is here, in the defenses the ancients put in place for just this purpose. place it in the furnace. Burn that abomination for the Queen and the Dominion. It is out of my hands now, my friend. It has been an honor serving with you. There is no one else. Yes, if you touch the tower rune, I live. If you place the circlet in the furnace, I die. You must decide. Of course, my friend. We can hold the door a few minutes more. What did you want to discuss? The day you fell from the sky, my friend. How could I forget? We had quite a time that day. Diplomats and pirates, and such a storm. Raz had to dry his fur for a week afterwards. Of course. To which daring adventure in the Somerset Isles are you referring? The High King Lady and her little insurgency. Of course, Raz got to go disguised as an elven noble. This one had a long conversation with one of the noble ladies at Esther's party. She spent the whole time complaining about stinking Khajiit. Yes, the little town with the forge. Raz had just gone there to get a report from Fistail. Just a routine check-in, and we found that nest of vipers. Pah! How brave those racists were to kill a young woman. The day you proved yourself to Her Majesty, she has often spoken of that day to Raz, commenting on your bravery. It is a shame this one will never get a chance to tell you the story about the bear. How could I forget? Which of Razumdar's several missions in the Wilder King's kingdom are you referring to? Ha! That pathetic prince. To think Her Majesty shared blood with that one. The day we ended him once and for all is a day Raz remembers well. This one has always been proud to fight beside you. The traitor, yes? And another disguise. Ha! It took Raz days to convince Her Majesty to let this one impersonate her. And to work on the voice, it took more days yet. Ah, some days, this one really did enjoy the job. Peladil the Marmorer and the Sea Serpent, yes? Ha! Of course. To which daring adventure in the Somerset Isles are you referring? The day you proved yourself to Her Majesty. She has often spoken of that day to Raz, commenting on your brave... How could I forget? Which... Peladil the Marmorer and the Sea Serpent, yes? Ha! This one wishes he had been along for that fun. So it always goes. The eyes must do what must be done. They do not get to choose what fun they have. Of course. To which daring adventure... What are you doing? You should have destroyed it! We'll speak of this outside. Why? Why did you do it? Razumdar was clear in what he said. That was not your call. Razumdar told you what had to be done. Now he must carry the circlet. Search for a new place to hide it. A fearsome burden, and one he does not take lightly, damn it.
Whoa there! Watch yourself! Something is terribly wrong in Green Hill. I just got back to town from a trip. I was conducting business for my wife. She runs the town. Very important. Anyway, there are strangers about and they're carrying things. Yes, I have. What does that have to do with anything? Look, these strangers, they had an evil look about them. And whatever they were carrying, it gave off waves of evil. Please, you have to help poor Gunlas. I saw them go into his house.
This is never going to end, is it? Oh, hello there. What can Ezra Bad do for you? Ezraba is good friends with Gonlas. She was just dropping in on him. No harm done. Ezraba will be going now.
Help me destroy the crystal.
Good to see you again, Hallandor. Make sure to check on your wife soon.
Did you find, Gunlas? Yes, you were going to see about the strangers. What now? Gunlas got trapped in a ritual. Why would he be doing a ritual in his house? He's not even a mage. A crystal? Oblivion, no. I thought they were jewel peddlers. I've seen crystals all over town. If those crystals are what's causing the strangeness, I have to find my wife. Please, will you do me another favor? Check the other houses in town. Look for Tashpia in the next house on. Lothiel and Ganil in the one across the square. My place is that last one on the row. Meet me there when you're done. Thank you so much. Has anyone ever told you you're pretty great? Because you are. Oh, that was Ezraba. She's a good friend of Boanas, my wife. She was so nice. She was asking me how Boanas is. Oh, yeah. Ezraba seems fine. Whatever's happening, she seems to be all right.
Get out of here.
Boanas is gone. Someone took her. They took Boanas. My wife is gone. I got home and saw Boanas talking to Ezraba. As soon as Ezraba saw me, she shouted. 2 hooded men jumped me out of nowhere. One of the men slammed me up against the wall and they left, carrying Boanas. She called for help, but... I don't know. I didn't see where they went. Maybe try looking at Ezraba's house. She lives in one of the Khajiiti homes past the fields. I'll go look at the temple. If she managed to get away, it's the best place to hide.
stone fire burns brightly. The Dromathra are unbound, and they shall destroy.
What was that? Thank you for saving me. Did Hallandor send you? Ezra Barr's been talking to me for days about wanting to set up statues, art pieces in the center of town. They're ugly and have these crystals. Anyway, when she came to talk to me today, she didn't come alone. Yes, they were very threatening. And when Hallandor showed up, they attacked me, dragged me down here. Ezra Barr apologized the entire time. She said she didn't want to be doing this. She kept talking about the temple ruins, something about the ruins being the source. She was beside herself. She kept saying, just don't hurt him. I don't know. I'm sorry. Everything happened so fast. Find that Khajiit. I can't believe she'd turn on her own like this. Huh. Business. Every few weeks, Hallandor volunteers for Rolkar's run. He goes off, sells our goods to the first peddler he sees, and heads to Hadron's with the coin. Let me guess. He was drunk when you got to town? I knew it. He came back to town sloshed. And it's only dumb luck these whatever they are didn't get him too. I love that man, but the Green knows he tests me. I have no idea. It's a tumble-down old temple to the Divines, left over from the Colovian days. Just a big empty shell in the old catacombs. A Green Shaper came through town a few years ago and worked her magic on it. She found it depressing. Huh. Business. Every few weeks, Hallandor volunteers for Rolkar's run. He goes off, sells our goods to the first peddler he sees, and heads to Hadron's with the coin. Let me guess. He was drunk when you got to town? I knew it. He came back to town sloshed. And it's only dumb luck these whatever they are didn't get him too. I love that man, but the Green knows he tests me. I have no idea. It's a tumble-down old temple to the Divines, left over from the Colovian days. Just a big empty shell in the old catacombs. A Green Shaper came through town a few years ago and worked her magic on it. She found it depressing. Huh. Business. Every few weeks, Hallandor volunteers for Rolkar's run. He goes off, sells our goods to the first peddler he sees, and heads to Hadron's with the coin. Let me guess. He was drunk when you got to town? I knew it. He came back to town. I think so. That probably... About a week ago, pilgrims began passing through town every day. Some of them asked about the ruins. I didn't think much of it, honestly. I should have paid more attention. He's right about that. He mentioned it offhand before he left for Rolkar. I didn't think much of it, just figured he was drinking again. But now, did you see that spirit thing? Are those things inside my neighbors?
dead. I was looking through the temple ruins, and somebody jumped me. By the green, my head hurts worse than the time I won the Troll Arena jackpot and we... Bonas, did you find her? Is she safe? Yes, she ran past me just a moment ago. I called to her, but she just kept running. Heard her crying as she ran. I will. Just be careful down there. The people in robes, the cultists, they're everywhere.
Dromathra, free yourselves and destroy the intruder!
What? How did you get down here? I guess this is a fight now.
Circle around!
be ours. You've interfered for the last time. Now I will end you.
Please, I must find him. You have caught Ezraba, miserable wretch that she is. She will not fight you. Ezraba she just wanted to save her husband. A week ago, dark pilgrims arrived in town. Members of the Stonefire cult. They came to this one's home in the night. They took him. Now, look. Yes, they took him so that she had to help them place those crystals. They did not tell her at first, but as soon as Ezraba saw one, she knew. They summoned the Dromothra. Ezraba will turn herself in. You have nothing more to fear from this one. She is so sorry. So very, very sorry for what she's done. This one will behave. You have nothing to fear from Ezraba. An old story, Ezraba thought. A tale the clan mothers tell to scare you, keep you from misbehaving. Ezraba only knows what she was told as a cub. The moons shine brightly at night, but where the bright, pale light shines, the darkness is that much deeper. As the people, as the Khajiit live in the light, so things live in the dark. These are the Dromothra. He could not be turned. That is who these dead are. The dead of Greenhill, the strong. The ones who would not submit to the darkness of the Dromothra. They killed him because he was strong. The Dark Mages that you've been fighting. That is what they are called. They've come from the north, Ezraba thinks. From somewhere in Colovia or Cyrodiil. How they knew to come here. How they knew of the Dromothra. She does not know. Ezraba does not know. But the ancient ruins of her people are everywhere in Reaper's March. It is said, long ago, her people locked away the darkness. They hid the darkness of the night beneath the ground. This must be one of those places. An old story, Ezraba thought. A tale the clan mothers tell to scare you, keep you from misbehaving. Ezra only knows what she was told as a cub.
You've brought Ezra out of the darkness. Well done. And those spirits seem to have gone back to wherever they came from. What did you do? Very well done. It seems that you have saved us, and perhaps all of Reaper's March, from a terrible fate. You are welcome here in Green Hill any time. There are still matters that must be considered. Allendor's made it clear to me that Ezra didn't help the cultists willingly, but I still believe she should be punished. There is a part of me that feels she should be banished from Green Hill. That she should be set to bury those we've lost. Community service to ensure this never happens again. You've done so much for us already, but I need your help. Talk to the people of Green Hill, see what they say, then help me decide.
I may be injured, but my shop is still open. Perhaps it will do you some good in such troubling times.
It's good to have a cool ale in my hand again. Such a bad day. You know. I say that the Green didn't give us all this to hold grudges. Give her another chance, you know? Besides, Bo would miss her if she wasn't here.
It's amazing to think Ezra Barr was involved in all this. She's such a part of this community. Are you certain you've spoken to everyone you need to? I don't want to make this decision lightly. Very well. Take all the time you need to make this decision. I'll need your counsel.
Happy just for the chance to do something normal. Relaxed. Thank the Green for you. Stay? You're even considering letting her stay? The Green take you. Get her out of our village.
Damn cultists. Tried to melt our minds and left a giant mess to clean up. Damned inconsiderate. I know Gani is mad as a wet Khajiit, but I say let her stay. Everyone deserves a chance to make things right, and Ezra Barr's a good sort.
Bright moons, Joan and Jode shine down on us, even now. Such a thing is not for us to decide. Tashby is brushed with darkness. He leaves this decision in the moonlight.
My favorite traveler. The forests keep and protect you on your path. Should she stay? What kind of question is that? She's a cancer in our midst. I felt that darkness in my mind. She should be cut out now!
You're the talk of the town. Why don't you come over here and let me thank you? No business of mine. What am I, a tree thane? The only fate I decide is mine.
It's amazing to think Ezra Barr was involved in all this. She's such a... It's amazing to think... It's amazing to think Ezra... Are you certain you've spoken to everyone you need to? Very well. What have you decided? What do you say we should do with Ezra Barr? Indeed. For all you've done for our little community, you have my thanks. You are most welcome in Green Hill from this day forth.
My beauty, taste the air once. Yes, your father come up. Charge!
Blood.
My brother worked the shipyards at Tava's blessing. Thanks to you, we can soon make it.
This one is humbled to stand before the moon, hallowed. You have done so much for our Khuzri's people. More than he has done in some time, he thinks. You speak falsely. As this one said at Arentia, a Khuzri is the main no more. The touch of darkness, the stain of Javad Darn's creature remains. He can never atone for what he did. This one has known Shazza and Kali since they were cubs, since their days at the temple. They are strong, proud women. Our people will be in good hands, whoever walks the Two Moons path.
My friend, it's good to see you again. I'm thrilled I could persuade Aselmo to trek out here. We need to support our Khuzri and the champions. This is a vulnerable moment for our fragile new dominion. Cautious might be a better word. Since the Dominion formed, there has been a great deal of political turmoil. The Old Guard in Oridon, resistance to King Camoran's rule, and now the spiritual leader of the Khajiit corrupted by a dark spirit. I've known the Speaker and the Main for years and have every confidence in them. I've spoken to Shazza and Kali here in the temple, and I'm most impressed. The Somerset Isles will support elsewhere, come what may.
I know that scent. Green keep you, my friend. The Sylvanar and I are well pleased that we could be here to support the Khajiiti people. Oh no. My people are deeply divided. I believe this is one of the most vulnerable moments our fragile dominion has faced. King Camoran himself felt he had to remain in Valenwood, stay close to the people, keep them from worrying. I've spoken with the champions, taken in their scent. They seem lean, strong, flexible, much like my Sylvanar. I feel they do not have the experience, the age that the Main should have. But I'm willing to watch and wait and see.
Everyone has gathered for the ceremony, and now with your arrival, we are ready to begin. The ceremony begins with consumption of the moon sugar elixir. This unique brew will make your mind more receptive to the touch of Joan and Jode. We have prepared the temple for this unique trial. Never, in recorded history, have there been two candidates for the position of Main. You will walk with each champion, meeting their guides and exploring their past. Every candidate that undergoes this ritual is met by a figure from their past. The trial path is meant to cleanse the candidate of doubt and regret. The guide aids in that process. The moon sugar elixir is the gateway to the ritual. It allows you to open the doors of your mind, bask in the light of the moons. The touch of Joan and Jode will permeate your senses. Every Main walks 3 paths. The life path is spent growing and loving and learning. The ceremony, here today, begins their trial path. After the cleansing at the temple, each candidate faces a trial unique to the course of their life path. To prove worthy, a candidate must walk the trial path to its conclusion. Here in the march, that is the Temple at Dune. Here Shazah or Kali will walk the final path. The Two Moons path. We may speak more of that day later, Hallow.
Wait to take a load off at the inn.
This one is very busy. Maybe another time.
The Khajiit.
The wood elf known as Finindrin has been found guilty of the following crimes.
Antonia Gratis, 6...
Merchant of Beck. Try that. The buoyant armigers. Bet they never saw that coming.
you betcha! Bit of a warm-up.
love learning something new.
the legend of Vec. I hope you're watching.
Antonia Gratis.
Change of plans? Hope we find something interesting today.
Antonia Gratis, 6th League.
Ha! I knew you missed me. Am I in trouble? Sorry, I just always assume.
What's on the docket today?
Antonia Gratis, 6th Legion.
been difficult. Get up! Hey!
Pretty bad. The hedge mages have destroyed most of the city.
Well, can't give you anything There's a lot of uncertainty.
The Grandea's safe, and the Imperials are gone. Our lives...
Fighting in the arena has got to be safer than guarding the caravans.
Ambil. Angin bagus. Yes, yes. Hadir. Well, I don't know. Nobody in the voice chat.
What have we got here? An audience? Shame the usual crowd isn't here to watch us slaughter them.
Their screams will have to substitute for cheering.
Let's put on a show! My hounds will sear your flesh! Try my iron sparring partner on for size! Stronger than you look, but this ends now! Slow them down, Turley!
It warms me to feel needed.
Turley, why don't you get in on the action?
I'm always cleaning up after you, Lai. Your turn, Atronach. Liven up the show. Well, the opposite of that. Ha! How do you like my ice? Enough! Tie an anchor to these vermin, Lai.
Of course. You don't look to be faring any better than I did, Turley.
At least we go together.
You look ready to talk.
No.
Você quer pegar?
Não.
Não, se você quiser pegar, eu pego e você paga.
This is defeat.
Então você que vai pagar, né? Você é vida da vida.
Small bites, love. Don't want you choking.
I think these need to be episodes at the same time. That you need to push the buttons.
Yeah, you need a countdown. Everybody's got to be on the same.
I mean when Salumi is in another, the other one I don't know who is there. Three, two, one. Yeah.
Take care.
Yo. Is there 3 people at the levers? Alright, I'm gonna count it down again in a second.
I'm here.
Okay. Alright, so on 1 again. I'm gonna type it. Alright, we're good. Alright, you guys have one? Alright. Alright, we're good.
Then flies into a rage in that ruinous cage and devours their bones a la carte.
There is a chest here. The chest is here. Where are you? Just put an icon on. I'm the tank with the square blue. Ah, okay. Yeah, we'll get the chest after we kill these heads. My god, I see that from there. Maledicendo da chassi.
Time for a gutting, Gringill.
Organizar isso é filha. Dovrei isso aqui. Alright, somebody's gotta get this one. Alright, countdown coming. Alright, we're good. There's two levers over there. I think somebody else is gonna have to go over there. I am in one. Alright. There we go. Oh, nobody pulled this one. Somebody come in. And another countdown. Alright, we're good. What's that? Alright, we gotta add 4 for you. No, he's not already there. Oh, there is everything here. Oh, there is 2 chests here. Ah non, c'est jamais grave. Nah, why?
Here you go. Fresh chop.
Analizar o saco, né?
than this. Barging into a lady's private chambers? You are bold, but I won't be conquered so easily. Let me show you the power that's going to crush that little flotilla of yours. My power is as vast as the sea itself. Hope you like the taste of brine and defeat. Into the trees! Sirens! A dirge for these doomed souls!
I know that. Yeah, everybody's got to roll through that tornado if that's what took everybody out. I think the strategy, one tank stays with the big boss, the another tank pulls the other mini boss. When the wind comes, we need to run from the wind. I think revive the other tank. Oh my god, we did stuff. The wind. Oh, for fuck. Yeah, when it comes up, all you have to do is roll dodge through it to the right, like so. And because he did it, oh, it comes in again. Yeah, I'm getting some reses right now. I'm not a healer, but everybody just get reses. If you see somebody down, pick them up.
see the trick. You think you can defeat the king yourself? I'm reborn! Not away!
Secure this landing. It's time to bring the landing force home.
Yo, Switch.
What's your report?
Karma's
What's
on
up, man?
banner. Come get your shit,
Alright.
man. Karma's on banner. I got it farmed out.
Nice, dude. Thank you. That's what's up.
My battle mages have
Yeah,
been
GG,
waiting for
guys.
magic to calm around this damned island. We were getting tossed about on choppy seas until you took the wind out of the sails. Where's Teleria? That's a trick the Sea Witch never shared with me. Thank the Divines. Wasn't enough to spare her from you, though. I'm not sure what scares me more. Glad you were on our side, Marine. Let's get you home and to the purser. Pack it in! We can scour the island once the rest of the Dreadsail fleet lines the ocean floor.
If you have whirling hands, I need those two. That's like the last thing that I need, I guess.
Yeah, man, I'm just giving you everything so you don't get it again.
Oh, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, back, come on, I'm not done.
Oh, alright.
Please. Keep your skinny ass still.
Oops, I declined it. There we go.
No, it's okay. We're on it. Alright. Okay, thought I had a staff. Apparently not.
No, that's what's
So
up.
Barbie, is that lady?
Yeah, that's lady.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, we changed our names a while back.
Yeah, witness protection. I know the drama in this game.
Dude, and see her go. It gets crazy.
Tamriel.
For real. Yo, thank you for joining. I don't know if you're in chat, but thank you.
Oh.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Antonia Gratus, 6th Legion A-Horse. I have some items you might find useful. Purchase something or be on your way. Antonia Gratus, 6th Legion A-Horse. I have some items you might find useful. Purchase something or be on your way. Antonia Gratus.